This makeup look has been all over my For You page. I love Vanessa's videos. I think she's like the best makeup artist, and I definitely want to recreate this. So let's recreate this toasty fall makeup look together. I already did my skin prep off camera just to speed up this process, and now we're going to be starting underpainting. She did not use primer. We're just going to go right in with the contour. I'm just using the LYS, and she pretty just goes to town with this. So I'm just gonna be doing that real quick. We're gonna be blending it out, and I fell in love with this makeup look, you guys, because it's been all over my For You page, and I'm like, I have to do it. So I just thought it was so beautiful. And now that falls around, this is a perfect makeup look to do. But we're gonna be following up with our Hourglass concealer. She did use this, and I'm just gonna go, I'm actually gonna go pretty light-handed with it because I don't want to be too much. Like, hers was very soft, so I don't want to go crazy with it. I'm adding a tiny bit in the forehead, not to be dramatic. I'm gonna be blending out the concealer. For eyes, she did use the Makeup by Mario cream eyeshadow. I don't have that, so I'm just gonna be using the contour that I used and then putting that all over my eyes. Taking my bronzer, and I'm just using the P. Louise, and we're just gonna be blending this all over. She used the Makeup by Mario eyeshadow palette, and we're gonna be taking matte 6, and we are going to be throwing this all over our lid and crease. We're gonna be taking these two shades and mixing them and putting this close to the lash line, as she said. Now we're gonna go in with our black pencil liner. We are just gonna line the waterline and do a baby wing. We're gonna be taking these two shades, and we are gonna be smoking the lower lash line with it. I'm gonna be adding my cream blush. This is by Rhodes, and this is in the shade Toasted Teddy. I'm gonna be taking my bronzer, and we're just gonna set our bronzer in place like she did. Then I'm gonna be taking my Morphe blush, and I'm using the shade After Party, and then we're just adding the blush to the cheeks. Another Morphe blush. So she says she likes to marry her blushes together, and she used a darker one. I feel like it's a little similar to what she used, and I'm going to use a tiny bit of this blush because these blushes are so pigmented, using a very light hand of it. I'm now going in with my Huda Beauty Easy Bake Powder, and then just applying it on the center of my face, just to brighten up the forehead and under eyes. She then goes back with her Hourglass concealer and put a little bit on the back of her hand. And then we are going to work the product in with the brush. She likes to put it on the sides of her nose and then drag it. Now I'm just going to be curling my lashes. She just used individual lashes, which we are going to do the same thing. So I'm just going to be doing my lashes real quick. Vanessa added some faux freckles, so we are going to do the same thing. Just using this Tarte one, and we are going to be very light-handed with it. I'm going to be getting like a little pinky rosy blush, and I'm just going to be using Confident Pink by L'Oreal. She likes to go over with the nose and a little bit on her forehead. It's so funny because I love doing this step because it gives you like that sunburned kiss to it. I'm going to be using my new Huda Beauty powder that she just released, and this is in the shade Cherry Peach. And we're not going to be baking, we're just simply setting it. I'm going to be using my Charlotte Tilbury lip liner, and this is in the shade Foxy Brown. And so she did line her lips very differently, so I'm going to just do exactly like hers, and it was very light on top. She did blend it out. I don't even think she did the whole lip. I think she literally just did the top and the bottom. I'm actually just gonna continue with Foxy Brown and then bring it up in the bottom lip and then drag it down on top. I'm gonna be using my highlighter, and she just did a little bit on the lip. She doesn't add any gloss, but it kind of gives that glossy lip effect. And she does a little bit on the nose, the inner corner, and a little bit in the brow bone. I actually never really do highlight in brow bone. Like, that's not really what I do, but I think for like a subtle touch like this, I feel like it's perfect. Now I'm going to be taking my One Size setting spray, and this is literally hairspray for your face. This is the final look. I love how everything turned out. It is stunning. I think I might actually start doing this from now on. I really love how this whole makeup look turned out. It is stunning. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching.